Hi everyone, and welcome to Watercolors with Jaylene. And for today's tutorial, it's going to be a little bit different. There's no watercolors. It's just going to be a quick little fun sketch. And before we get started with this, I would like to ask you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate that. It helps me grow my channel. So this is just a little doodle sketch that I had created a few weeks ago, and in showing it to family and friends, several people have asked me if I would sit down with them and just show them how to draw the little giraffes. So I thought this would be a great thing to do a quick little tutorial and put it on YouTube. So I do want to break it down because it is very easy to do. It's a lot of fun. And my giraffe, I don't know, I call it a flock. I know that's not the right word for it, and the correct word escapes my mind. So if you know what a group of giraffes is called, if you could put it in the comment section, I'd really appreciate it. So help me clear things up. Okay, so to get started with this, I want to point out a couple of quick things. One thing, what I did was I drew 1, 2, 3 giraffes, and then after I had those 3 drawn in is when I put in the 2 smaller ones in between. So then for the next row, I did basically the same thing. I did actually I did 1, 2, and 3, and then I filled in the extra spaces with smaller giraffes and so on and so forth. So you can do as many or as little as you want. And I'm going to put this here and we'll get started. Now, excuse me, if you feel more comfortable using a pencil to begin with and then going over it with marker, that's fine. Once you do have it all sketched in, if you want to go ahead and paint it or use colored pencils, that would be a great option as well. And I do want to break this down for you. So to start out, I'm going to start with the one in the middle. And what I do is I draw the eyes, okay, just two big ovals. And then I add the ears. Okay, and then I want to, everything is based off of the 2 eyes. So then for the little horns, we put those in real quick. And then for the face, we want to, off of the side of each eye, just, do a rather long snout, and then come down. And then for the nostrils, make sure that those are both going sideways. And then for the body, about halfway up the face, I just kind of go like this. And then we want to draw in some spots. You don't have to have a whole lot, just a few, so that it kind of defines that it is indeed a giraffe. And then let's put in a couple of eyelashes. And so I just kind of want to, go over this again. I put in the horns and then the eyelashes and the body. So the eyelashes and also the way that the giraffe is looking kind of add a little bit of whimsy to it. But I'm going to hold off on putting the eyes in right now. And the reason being is I want to draw these in and then have the different giraffes looking in different directions. So I don't really know where I want them looking until I have more giraffes for them to look at, if that makes sense. So here's the first one, and then we'll go to the next one. And none of it has to be perfect. I say that in all my videos, I think. And it's true. It's because these are just kind of whimsical. And so for that, everyone is going to be a little bit different. And then the body, and here again, off the middle, I'm not sure what that was, middle of the face, we can go ahead and draw in some spots. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw 2 eyes, ears, their horns, and they can be different heights. And then for the snout, bring that down and around, and have the 2 nostrils, and then the body. Okay. And then let's put in a couple of eyelashes. So we have the 3 basic ones to start with, or the 3 main ones. So now I want to do just a little bit shorter of one here. And on this one we can do, you know, the antlers a little bit taller. Bring this down, a couple of nostrils. And you can tell this one is just a little bit smaller. And then over here, let's do the same thing. A couple of eyes, the ears, and a couple of antlers, the snout, the nostrils, the body, some spots, the eyelashes. So then up here, I would start in the middle again and maybe off to the side. We don't want everything totally uniform. We want to keep it a little bit whimsical. So let's do a couple of eyes, an ear, and an ear. We've got a couple of horns, the snout coming down and around, and then the body. The eyelashes, and then over here I'll do one more, the eyes, the ears, a couple of horns, a snout, and the body. Couple of eyelashes. So I won't keep going any further, but you kind of get the gist of it. And on this one, now I do have this little guy kind of off to the side. So to do that, let's put one over here. We can do basically the eyes. And I kind of messed up that ear a little bit. That's what happens when you use a marker. So to get him looking sideways, it's basically going to be with the facial coming down, the snout, and then also the body. So you just kind of do everything at a little bit of an angle. And then the eyelashes. Here, let's put that one there. Okay, so now I have these, and I'm just going to start doing the eyes. I'm going to have this dude looking down at this little one. We kind of just rough in the eyes like this. I just kind of, you know, scribble them in, leave a little bit in the center, leave it white. And then let's have this little guy looking up at him. And this one, I'm going to have this guy looking up at this one. See, this is where you can have a lot of fun with this. Have them all looking around at each other. And we'll have this guy looking down. They're making eye contact. So then this one, let's have him looking up. Excuse me. Let's have this one looking over. This guy's looking up. Okay, so there's the beginning of a flock of giraffes. Like I said, I know that flock isn't right. I just can't think of what it is. So I wanted to just put this out there real quick so that everyone could see how quick and easy it is. It's a lot of fun. And if you're sitting at work on hold or at your desk and just want to doodle something, this is a fun little doodle. And so that's it for now. And as I had mentioned at the beginning of my video, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to my channel, if you could go ahead and do that now, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. And I look forward to doing some watercolors with you. My next video is going to be some type of a holiday card. I'm not sure exactly what at this point, but it is going to be probably a Halloween card. So until then, ciao for now.